Bangladesh is a country which is not even 50 years old, has 170 or 165 million people, and it rose basically to the second most important garment exporter in the world. How have you seen the transformation of Bangladesh in the last years?
Bangladesh is an amazing country, and I'm very proud to know Bangladesh. I'm a friend of Bangladesh. But apart from this, Bangladesh has really used the RMG sector to pull basically a majority of its population out of poverty. And I think this is a remarkable achievement. Of course, this is not something that you accomplish alone. You also need to support, let's say, from the larger buying community globally. But in this context, as you said, I mean, Bangladesh has firmly positioned itself as the number 2 player globally, just behind China. And as far as I can see, this position is only gaining momentum. Bangladesh will grow in this industry sector. I would be tempted to say Bangladesh is well advised to pursue its path of not only to just rely on one industry sector. What comes to mind is the leather industry, the IT, the software development aspect. I think this is where Bangladesh has very, very huge potential.
Coming back to the RMG industry and the safety issues, would you say that Bangladesh is as safe as the other sourcing countries worldwide?
When you talk about safety, I would see a number of aspects that really go into this. You have on the safety side, maybe if I split it up, the social compliance element. This is where I can clearly see tremendous progress has been made over the last 10 years. Let's not forget, out of the 10 global lead factories, 3 are actually located, the top 3 actually are located in Bangladesh. So there is all the possibility that Bangladesh can continue to be a showcase in the RMG sector.
What kind of message would you give owners of suppliers and retailers and brands in their behavior towards being sustainable? We often hear that Bangladesh is just the place to buy volume for a very cheap price. Is price the only condition which should matter?
Price is certainly not the only condition. On the other side, we live in a day and age, society is receptive to sustainability issues. When you come to the point of sale, a lot of these things tend to be forgotten, and then the price is the only determinator. But we can see, especially when you look at the young generation, there is an increasing momentum to clearly recognize, hey, wait a second, price is important, but it is not everything. And again, I am coming back to the point, no exploitation of people, no exploitation of our planet. We only borrow the planet from the next generation.
Finally, I would like to ask you, would you say, is Bangladesh a success case?
Bangladesh is an incredible success case. And I think it's a combination of smart government, of very sort of gifted and smart entrepreneurs in this context. And as I said before, a very willing society to contribute towards development. I think we have to find a way how we turn this around and actually make the label Made in Bangladesh a real sort of wanted commodity. When you look at the Bay of Bengal and the countries around, I think Bangladesh is not only perfectly located, but it also really is way ahead of the neighboring countries. To get engaged with the buying community, with the consumer, to have campaigns that actually make the general public aware of, let's say, the incredible transformation the country has gone through and continues to go through.
Christian Ewert, thank you very much for taking your time, and I'm looking forward to see you maybe one day in Bangladesh.